Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Keystone College Giants baseball. Joining us right now is Louis Reyes. Louis, for you, it has been a fantastic season. Doesn't get any better than head into the World Series, and you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, it's such a amazing feeling. You know, this is my fourth year here now at Keystone, and every year that's the main goal, getting to the World Series. And you know, now being senior year and us finally getting here, it's an amazing feeling. And till this day, I'm still speechless. But I mean, the feeling is so surreal, and I'm glad that I get to experience this with a very great group of guys.
And talking to a guy like Jesse Arnold, I mean, he said it's great, and obviously you know who he is, and he knows who you are. You guys both from Florida, and that Port Saint Lucie, Florida area. Talk about what it's like to play with guys from all over the country.
It's cool. You know, there's no way to put it. We have such a wide variety of players from so many different areas. You know, we always talk about it all the time. We're always joking about it. You know, you have our starting lineup that comes up, and pretty much every single person in that lineup is from a different place. You know, Puerto Rico, New Mexico, Florida, Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Georgia. It's just, I mean, it's the best baseball that we're going to get as a team. You know, you have everybody with different climates. You know, you have people playing baseball all year round. And I think that's why we're really talented team.
I'm sure guys like Nardelli and Nelson, they probably show you guys around and say, hey, these are the good places to get to maybe to eat or hang out, right?
That's for sure. I mean, me, you know, now I know the place because it's my fourth year here. But when I first got here, I had no idea where anything was. And you always have those local guys, like you said, that take you to all the hot spots, you know, show you around. And I mean, it's a great area. You know, it's very, very quiet. You know, everybody knows everybody, and it's a pretty good environment.
Talk about that change for you. You go from Florida to Pennsylvania, and I'm sure, you know, everybody here says, hey, I can't wait to get to Florida. That's where I want to live. But for you, it's a little different, I'm sure, in culture and in scenery, and you get to meet a guy like Jamie Shevchik and the coaching staff, and I'm sure it's pretty refreshing for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, I come from where it's 90 degrees. You're playing baseball every day, you know, every day of the year. And then you come to northeastern Pennsylvania, middle of nowhere. And, you know, when the snow hits, you're indoors for, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 months at a time. Or in Florida, you can be outside every day of the year. So it's definitely a big transition. But I have no complaints. You know, I'm very happy that I came here and I'm part of, you know, Keystone baseball, playing for Coach Jamie. And I don't regret coming up here.
Yeah, how could you regret it headed to the World Series here, and you guys are getting ready to play this weekend? Louis, for you, let's talk about your offensive end. How you doing with the bat and the ability to get on base?
We have the approach, you know, just get the ball and play. You know, whether you hit it softly, whether you hit it hard, you know, just cutting down the strikeouts, you know, getting hit by pitches, you know, getting walks. Just do anything you can to get on base. And that approach that was taught to us by, you know, Coach Ryan Smythe, our hitting coach, has really helped us. You know, everybody is not selfish. Everybody gives up their at-bats to get as many runs in. And that has been a great philosophy on getting a lot of people on base.
How about defensively for you? You got a little bit of flexibility. You can play wherever they put you, right?
That's correct. I mean, I've been here 4 years now. Like I said before, my first year came in as a shortstop. My second year, I was a second baseman. Last year, I was a third baseman. And this year, I had a couple starts in left. I started second. I started third. And I played first also.
That's awesome. Ability to put you wherever they need you, and your flexibility to say, hey, coach, just get me in the game. It doesn't matter. How about this pitching staff this year? Hands down, they've been the key. And Coach Shevchik, I know I mentioned this with some other guys, but you guys have just kind of amped it up even more the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's stepped up their game right when we needed it. You know, we have a lot of seniors in the starting lineup, a lot of seniors in the bullpen, and you get to senior year and you're like, after this is it, and I need to give it my all. And I think everybody has been doing that. We have, Felix who's 9-2. We have Jesse who's 9-0. You have Billy who's, I believe, 5-1. Everybody has, a 2 or 3 ERA, and they've kept us in a lot of baseball games. We have pretty good relievers. You have Jason Andujar, who has, I believe, 12 saves on the season, who's kept us in a lot of games, getting towards the end, the 9th, 10th inning, whatever it may be. And, that keeps our confidence level up, knowing that if we put enough runs, our pitchers will help us to keep us in the game.
Louis, how about your career after baseball? And maybe that's something you'd like to continue for a while, or whether it's playing or coaching or whatever. But how about your career there at Keystone College as far as your major?
The dream is always to get drafted. That's everybody's dream growing up. And, I've had a pretty good year, and our team has had great success. And now getting to the World Series, hopefully there'll be a lot of people looking at us, a lot of people getting our name out there. And, if the draft, my name ends up being in the draft, I'll take it without a doubt, no matter what the offer is, But if for whatever reason that doesn't happen, like you said, I would enjoy maybe staying a couple years, helping coach, helping the younger guys. And if anything, just somehow being involved in the game of baseball, whether it's helping coach in a high school team or whether it's maybe trying to get a job here at PNC Field and, try to start a career, but still be involved in the game of baseball.
Well, obviously, you've been good for baseball. Baseball's been good for you, and Keystone College, the right fit, along with Jamie Shevchik, as you guys play in the World Series this weekend. Louis, want to thank you for your time, and go get them.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure.
All right, go Giants here this weekend. We're rooting for the Keystone College Giants on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.